discuss about where to get loans with bad credits. Applying for loan with bad credits, whether it's to pay for a new car, to get to work, or to cover our sudden unaccepted expenses. Sometimes you find yourself if need. Sometimes you find yourself if you need the of extra cash, but if your credit score is not good, your loan option may be limited. Luckily, there is still an option available depending on how much money you need. You might be able to find a loan from a provider which specializes in loans for bad credit. With so many lenders out there, the main trouble can be choosing the right option. That's where money supermarket comes in. We work with providers from across the market, performing what's known as a soft search to see which loans you might be eligible for in a way that won't hurt your credit score. Types of loan for bad credit. Everyone in the UK has a file kept on them by the main banks and lenders which record their history of borrowing money. This is known as your credit score, and it's expressed as a number. The higher your credit score, the more reliable a borrower you are considered to be. If you have trouble repaying a loan or credit card bill in the past, that will be reflected in your score, and you will find it harder to borrow money in the future. Likewise, younger people or those from overseas can have no credit history at all. If this is you may still have option. Secured loan. These are probably the most common option, as the lender offsets the increased risk through collateral. Secured loans are offered on the understanding that the borrower puts up a valuable possession, usually either their home or car, which may be repossessed if they default. Guaranteed loans. Guaranteed loans are designed for borrowers with especially poor credit who have few other options. They are guaranteed by family member or close friend who promise to pay back the remainder if the borrower defaults. They often have high rates of interest due to the extra risk. Personal loans. Some personal loans are available to those with less than perfect credit rating. There is usually a fairly strict limit to how much you can borrow, and you can accept much higher APRs as without collateral or guarantor. Banks are worried you may default. These loans are quite expensive in the long run. You could get better offers by improving your credit score. Growing your credit score gives you a wider range of loan rates to choose from. Check your for free with Credit Monitor, then get free personalized tips to help you move another and grow your score. What to consider when talking out a loan with bad credit. No loan offered without risk both to the lender or the borrower. You should always think carefully before you take out a loan, but lenders consider those with the lower credit score as being in more danger of defaulting. Here are some things to think about. Is the loan affordable? The lower your credit score, the more expensive the items you are likely to be offered, and the less you can borrow. Be sure that the repayment schedule will fit into your monthly budget, and beware that higher interest means the loan is more expensive overall. Defaulting will be costly. The consequences of defaulting can be expensive. and might involve collection agencies, forced repayment, or even legal action. However, if you keep on top of your repayments, you won't get in any trouble at all. And limits to what you can borrow. Because bad credit represents a greater risk to the lender, you are unlikely to be lent lots of money in one go. It's wise to manage your own expectation of how much money you can and indeed should borrow, especially in light of higher interest rate. Your credit score is important. Lenders will take other factors into account when considering you for loan, including your income, how much equity you have in your home, if you want to use it as a security, and any outside intending loans you are still paying off. Other details are considered. Lenders will take other factors into account when considering you for a loan, including your home income, how much equity you have in your home, if you want to use it as security, and any loans you are still paying off. You could improve your score if you manage to meet your repayment schedule in full and on time every month. Your credit score will almost certainly rise as time goes on. The credit agency like to see proof that people are borrowing responsibly, and this will help. How to compare loans with money per market. Find the right loan for you and see which rates you will guarantee to get. It doesn't take long. We borrow the market, choose your loan. With a pre-approved loan, the ideal you see is the ideal you get. When you apply for a loan, it's not always clear that deal you will be offered or whether you will be accepted. But when you are pre-approved for loan, you know that ideal you see is the deal you will get. You will know where you stand with information that will help you make right choice. Apply the confidence. And when you are pre-approved, the loan's amount, duration, and interest rate are all confirmed, tailored to you. When you know what you will be able to borrow and how much it will cost, you can choose a loan that's right for you. You are in safe hands. This helps protect your credit score as you are less likely to be rejected when you apply. Compare loans. How do I get loan with poor credit? Whether your credit score is excellent or not, you get a loan in the same way by applying to lender. Once you make an application, they will assess your eligibility by looking at your credit score and circumstances. If you have poor credit, you are most likely to be eligible for loan offers from companies with specialized in bad credit loans. We use cookies to give the best experience by using website. You agree that depend on your specific circumstances. In some cases, if you own your home, you might be able